Shalom. All praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle elders and GMS that taught me the truth. And peace to many occupants as they like daily push the truth with sincerity. And the fruit of our listen, learning, Shalom. Once again, my name is Aina with GMS Detroit Bahasham. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect, to the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native American, as Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, the folk of the whole world. And with that said, this video is on humility, humbling, humble. What the Most High does of all is a broken heart and contrite spirit. Matter of fact, I got it here somewhere. Slack, yeah. Nope. Yep. This is Psalms 43:18. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as to be in a contrite spirit. And that's what the Most High loves. Because the Most High is nigh unto them of a broken heart and contrite spirit. And this is one of the things the elder apostles always say, when they out there in the highways and hedges teaching. They say, don't put us on a pedestal. We are just men, So, just like all men, we could all sin. So, the greater art thou, the more humble thyself. Thou shalt find favor before Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself. The more humble you're supposed to be. This thing ain't full of pride. Proud men. Pride is not good for men. And all is going to be humbled in the great and terrible day of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Every last knee is going to be bowed down to Yahawah and His Son Yahawashi. Whether you receive it or not, you're going to get humbled. This is Psalms 84:10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. And this King David, King David said, for a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. And that's how humility David was. He never thought he was something special. He greatly humbled himself when it comes to serving Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And he was a man after the Most High's heart, King David. This is Proverbs 15:33. Fear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. The fear of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is the instruction of wisdom, and before the honor is humility. Let's get that word, humility. Well, get the definition. Let's see what Allah Biblical used to say. Yeah. Oh shit. Divine. divine. To be humble, hey, you are divine in the eyes of the Most High. You are holy, set holy. You know, humility, meekness, gentleness, you know, condescension. An attitude of patronizing, superiority, you know, condescension, slacking. Let's keep going to the next scripture. This is Proverbs 18 and 12. Before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty, and before honor is humility. Bahasham is going to destroy the haughty and the proud. You know, and that's Strong G 13, 16, and going to it, to be high, to be exalted, to be high, lofty, tall, to be exalted, to be lofty, of Yahawah's way, good sense, to be haughty, to be ignorant, bad sense, to make high, exalt. So you want to keep on thinking that to be proud, the Most High hates a proud spirit. You know. In fact, let's go to the next scripture. This is Sirach 7 and 17. Humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms. So, humble thyself greatly. The vengeance of for the ungodly is fire and worms, and coming soon, a lot of you so-called two-third jakes and the heathen and the wicked, this is what you're gonna get: fire and worms. You're gonna get that thermonuclear destruction, especially up in here in America, and that fire, the eternal fire that's coming. You know, the thermonuclear fire that's coming from nuclear weapons. This shit is gonna come and burn you, and kill you, and then the worms is gonna devour your flesh. This is Sirach 19 and 24. He that is small in understanding and a fear of Yahawah Bahasham is better than one that has much wisdom and transgress the law of the Most High. Because wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is the ability of our times. But you gotta have healthy dose of fear of Yahawashi. Hey, you have to fear him. And that's one thing I learned when I first came in this thing. To be always in fear of Yahawashi, you know, of his power, that he can do at any time. You know, he can show at any time when he wants to. You know, this is Matthew 5:5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the kingdom. And when you go into that word, meek,
Strong's G 4239. Kraus. Thayer's lexicon, related entry. Kraus.
Mildness of disposition, gentleness of spirit, meekness. Hey. Humble. You know. Hey, that's what the Most High loves, a humble spirit. Mildness of disposition. You ain't proud. Meekness towards Yahawah is the disposition of the spirit, which is in we accept his dealings with us as good. Therefore, without disputing or resisting, the meek are those holy, relying on Yahawah rather than their own strength to defend against the injustice. Thus, the meekness towards the evil people means knowing Yahawah is permitted that these injuries they inflict. A good precept for that is thinking of that is Romans 13. That the Most High allows these people, the ones that rule over the world right now, to keep us under our spirits have to the point where we have to call upon Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for our help. You know, we look for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to get us out of this situation. This is Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power, for there is no power but Yahawah. The powers that be are ordained of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So Esau's kingdom right now, because it's ordained through Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that he's going to rule at the end. You know, whosoever therefore resists the power resists the ordinance of Yahawah, and they resist shall receive themselves damnation. So if you resist the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, you're going to get humbled in a worse way, imaginable way. For the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. So, do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. And the Most High set them up to be ruling right now. You know? And they got the power of good works. You know, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi set them up to be ruling right now. And it's ordained through him. This is Matthew 18:4. Whosoever therefore humble themselves as this little children, is the same, it's the greatest. It's the same, it's the greatest. The same is greatest in the kingdom of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. And you know how children minds is, they quickly to forgive. They're already humble because they know they have no strength. So they look for somebody to help them or save them out of situations. You know, they have no power. They have no strength except of what their mother and their father could provide. This is Romans 12:3. For I say through grace given unto me to every man that is among you, not to think himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according to Yahawah hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. And when you go into that word soberly,
Strong's G 1519. Ice.
Strong's G 1519. And have nothing there for that one. Oh well, let's move on to the next one. This is 2 Corinthians 2:7. That's actually, a matter of fact, yep. This is 2 Corinthians 2:7. Lest I be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations. There was given to me a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be more exalted above measure. And when things like this happen to you, it's there for the purpose of humbling yourself, to bring you down. You know. It's affliction from Yahawashi. It's a chastisement of the Most High. He's trying you, and it's also as a way to bring you down to a lower disposition. So when something happens, hey, you already been through that. What's the worst that can happen to you next? You know. Ain't too much worse than that can happen to you than being low like the so-called Negro, so-called Latinos and Native Americans. It is like for the scatter abroad being the lowest of all the nations. And here's the kicker. And the Most High set us up so we can deal with them. When rough times come on us, we can handle that shit way better than the heathen or the wicked. You know? The wicked or the heathen couldn't handle the hard labor that we had to endure while we was in Egypt. Salakia. God damn. And for this thing I besought Yahawashi thrice, that it might depart from me. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I will rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of the Mashiach may rest upon me. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecution, and the strength for for the Mashiach's sake, for when I am weak, then I am strong. And a lot of these situations, bring you, weaken you, and once you go through that, you come out of that, it wasn't that bad of a situation, really, you know. And a lot of times, this right here is also set up to try us, you know, and get a condition for something greater, worse is going to happen down the road. And we always have us people of Yahawashi, we've always been able to adapt on the fly. And just endure certain things, you know. They couldn't deal, the so-called small hatters couldn't deal what we went through in captivity over here in America, and captivity over there in Rome, captivity over there in Egypt, the hard labor that we was made to serve, made to drink of. They couldn't handle this if this was them, you know. I got one last scripture. This is James 4:5. But he giveth more grace, wherefore he saith, Yahawah resists the proud, but giveth grace unto the multiple. And that's what it's all about, man. Learn this thing. Learn this truth for us. And then once you learn it and start doing that, then you know how to teach. So that's it on this one. All praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honor to Apostle Elder GMS taught me this too, and Shalom.